Hi guys, I'm Jessica. I'm a composer, singer-songwriter, pianist, and also a music teacher. Have passion about music. This is my YouTube channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and click the button down below. Hi guys, so today Ian, my co-producer, and I are gonna go to the mastering session. It's called a big remastering session in Sony studio here in Culver City, California. And today is 26 November 2019. We're so excited. You can't see Ian, but you'll see him later because he's holding the camera right now. Come.
Run.
I'll post videos when it's ready. Hey guys!
What up?
Good morning.
Wait, is it on?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Catch my heavy breathing. Alright, so now you guys can just take this chair and I'll have you guys choose between which version you like. You guys ready?
Make it through the seasons. Know we can count on each other through the storm into summer. It's not without a struggle. We've come to become stronger and stronger.
This one version, right, Julian?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see a bright version for this one.
Yeah.
So, how's it?
Yeah, it's really good. I think.
Sounds
Do you
good.
have any comments?
No. I just want to talk to you when we're all done with this
Sure.
a little later.
Yeah. Okay.
So, if I encourage that you guys take this home, and if there are ever any adjustments, just let me know.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
listen to it again.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Let's do this
So-
whole interview like this.
Wait, really?
No.
Turn the lights out.
So today we're gonna interview this whole team of people here, amazing people that I'm working with for the song Together. From the left to the right, This is Julian, our mixing engineer, Julian Chan, and then this is Ian Charlie Chong, our co-producer. And then to the right in here, this is Jet Galindo from the Big Remastering. Yay! So first of all, I want to talk about the song Together. So Together is the song that was written back then in Indonesian language.
Kau sahabatku, bersama kita lewati gelap dan terang. Terus berlari, mengejar matahari, wujudkan mimpi dan menggapai bintang. Kau sahabatku, bersama kita lewati gelap dan terang. Terus berlari, mengejar matahari, wujudkan mimpi dan menggapai bintang bersama.
That was for a competition project that for a movie. It didn't get picked up, but we had really so much fun working on it in Indonesian language. I think it was like 2 days of work to put everything together. We worked on that song, I think it was 3 years ago. Close to 3 years.
Yeah, almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years ago. Yeah, we worked on it really fast. I came up with the lyrics for a night and the melody, and then Ian worked on the production the next 2 days, I think, and then we just submitted. The song that we worked on it together in Indonesia called Bersama, so means like together, friendship, fun and joy, adventure. So that's what I have in my mind when I was like writing this song. So the song is being translated now to English, just so I can reach more audience, because it's more universal language. Together in hardship and in the what is that?
2 hours later.
I do.
Yeah, in hardship and in joy, in happiness.
I feel like I'm in a movie now.
Yeah,
You know?
it's just a story about a relationship, a friendship, which I really enjoy writing. I want to talk to Ian as my co-producer a little bit about the whole process. What was it like when we first started?
What was it like? It
Yeah.
was holy it's gonna be done in 2 days.
Yeah, it's gonna
So-
have to be done in 2 days because we were catching for deadlines.
Yeah.
This song is also reworked because back then the song was much more orchestral, and more strings and swave. So now that it's more
Yeah,
different.
What changes from the old version to the new version? I can't recall, to be honest. Like,
Well, it's more orchestral. The way it's opening up, it's like strings. And synth instead of like a drum hit, like. Now it's like
okay,
that.
yeah,
Before
yeah.
that was like more to like very orchestral,
Was-
film scoring type.
Was it traumatic, Ian? Are you blocking it out?
Ian is traumatized. That's
you know.
So then after the competition, everything was done. The result came out, and we didn't do anything about it until one day I was like, Ian, I think would
Yeah,
like to.
what makes you want to do something with, like, want to retouch the song? Like,
Yeah,
what
because-
triggers it?
Okay, so because I'm a film composer and a music teacher and a pianist, so most of the time the work that I do is for people, and you know I write composition for people. I write the pictures. I play for people. So I was just thinking like, well, in this stage of my career, I would like to have something that is just for a pleasure of myself, like to create the art that I want to create. So to say the things that I would like to say still resonates with people, like still hopefully people can relate with it. So that is why I was thinking like, well, this song is being put in a hard drive for so long and it's sitting out there. I think it has some potential, and I hope that these lyrics can somehow, like, people will be able to relate with it. That is the reason why I started to be like, why not just pick this song up again and work on the song that I have. So that's how it started. And then I contacted Ian and I said like, Ian, let's rework on the song. And what's your response? I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
But I think he was like pretty cool. I was like, okay, let's work on it. Cause
I remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
yeah, because we I think it was like that.
Let's do it, or
Yeah,
something
let's
like,
just
okay,
let's just
cool,
do it.
let's
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Cause
no deadline this time, so
yeah,
Yeah.
this line, no, that line. That's why it's probably take like few months too, because we were both working on our own stuff as well. But we have been working a lot in the past together, so it was just easy chemistry to work on the song. And then we finally get it done, and we have also new perspective. You get traumatized again. Don't mention the past. So yeah, and we have the drum recorded by Nate Laguza, and the bass by
Antoine.
Chasing after the sun, make your dreams come true. We're reaching for the stars together.
So it was really fun. We decided to go a little bit more organic on this song, still pop but more organic, that you can hear probably in some advertising score or some kind of like hand clap or like the oh 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 oh. So yeah, that was a fun project that we finally get it done.
The timing drama, the computer drama, and then
no.
Jillian came on board and saved everything, because I was just like, I can't listen to this song anymore.
So yeah, we can talk about that. So what happened? I think the Logic session that we worked on, it has bugs.
Wow.
Yeah, it has bugs. So when I sequenced the piano and the organ parts at home too, and then I sent it to Ian. And then one day when we recorded bass, we were like, wait, hold on, why is it all shifted? But in like few frames, it's not really syncing somehow.
And then we sat down and edit together.
Oof. Yeah, and then you edited
the
the
next
stuff.
day we buzzed. It's like, what?
Yeah, and
so
like probably the bass player get confused with what is going on when he was like recording which one we should listen to. Probably he was like thinking like that. But yeah, it was like a lot of things going on. And then after the end of the stage, what happened? Like, we were trying to sing the timing and everything. We're just glad that it's over now, because it was like crazy. This is what technology can do. It can save you, or it can just make you so frustrated sometimes, right? Yeah. So glad that Julian jumped in. Hey, thanks so much, Julian, for like nudging everything in time and like also mixing it. So you want to tell the part of your story on that whole process of the song?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of a fiasco, but that would just...
What's fiasco means?
I guess chaotic.
Chaotic.
Yeah. It was a little bit. I mean, it was just... I think it's one of those things where sometimes you just end up with a session. For some reason, there's a gremlin inside it, and it just starts nudging things around. There's always something with music. I've worked on records where everything is going just right, except for that one song. And I think this might have been that one song for you.
Yes.
Hopefully it's the last one.
Yes. Moving forward.
But
no
just
more.
yeah. I mean, it was
Gonna
just
Grammy, baby.
It's just
all right.
Yeah, I think it was just like one thing after another. It just started cascading into things. So I think you just needed someone again with a little bit of outside perspective to just sit down and just go, okay, let's just take this step by step. We'll get that in order. We'll fix this. We'll get that in order. And once everything just starts falling in line, you start hearing the final product of what you've been working on. And literally, it was just a case of just sitting down, spending a little bit of time, and tightening a couple of things up here and there. It wasn't that. It wasn't as bad as they're making it out to be. It was literally just
because
stopping.
we're traumatized.
Yeah, you're just sitting there glancing, just going, that might be a little out. That might be a little out. But I think it's. Yeah, I think once you've been working on something for as long as you've been working on something, sometimes it's hard to see the big picture because you're just focusing on that one blade of grass, you know.
Yeah.
So. Once all of that was sorted out, it was just the case of sit back and enjoy the work that they put in, like just to mix it. And for me, it was kind of fun because it's live instruments, you know, real drums, real bass, real guitars.
Yeah, and guitar. Yeah. Ian is recording the guitar and that parts too, and I record the
piano parts.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of like.
Yeah, so it was fun to listen
Organic,
to because it's like a lot of real instruments on there, a lot of real people playing music, and the message behind the song is something that I could get behind, you know, togetherness. It's a lot better than a lot of the messages that are going out this day and age about material wealth and other derogatory terms.
That I want everybody to listen and have some when they're tired or when they're frustrated or when they're feeling like no hope or you know like just something that you can relate to and you need some of a little bit of the kick and like motivation. Even just for me, the reason why I write the song is also because I, you know, sometimes in life you have ups and downs and the lyrics came out because I feel it, and that it's sort of like the song that you know you pat yourself on the shoulders and say like, oh, it's okay, or like, oh yeah, it's together. It's sometimes in friendship or relationship there's always things going on, you know. Yeah, a lot of the message is because of the experience and how I think that somebody can like, how do you call it, not convince? Okay, it's like comforting. Yeah, so it's all about like comforting for me when I write the song, like as if somebody's comforting me or us. Yeah. So what is interesting about this song too? This song has been mastered for how many times, Jad?
I think this is the 4th version. Yeah.
So how was your approach to the song?
It really depends, like what Julian was saying. Like it really there are songs that are just you just nail it on the first try, but then there are also songs that go through a lot of evolution. Yeah. And for me, it's always a treat to be working with Ian on your collaborations and productions because I always see the just how diverse the music that comes in are through Ian. And this is one of the songs that I really enjoy because it's unadulterated just positivity and just encouraging a very good message of just having a like again togetherness and peace and just appreciating all the good things that come along with it. So, and I really liked how the final sound turned out with all the live instruments. And I think the whole live band sound goes so well with the message of like positivity and just having fun rather than like orchestrations. I feel that the sound of a live band just
it's much lighter too.
Yeah, and like the whole concept of being a live band is like people collaborating together on stage. So I like that production choice, and for me as a mastering engineer, my goal was to make sure that live organic feel along with its energy just translates into the world of mastering. And one of the good things about being a mastering engineer is we accept a mix after all the fiasco is done. So
new word.
So I get to focus on making sure that the music is just enhanced to a point where the listener gets to appreciate the music at its most authentic way. So my job wasn't to change whatever Ian, Jesica, and Julian has worked on, but my goal, my objective is to make sure people hear it the best way that they could, and hearing their intention from the final master. So I hope we achieved that.
Yeah, of course. That sounds really good. And again, like before this interview going on, we just finished the mastering of Together, and we're really happy with the whole process. Yep. So yes, thank you so much, everyone. Finally, this is done.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Good way to start 2020.
2020. 2020. And
Click
down
the bell button.
the bell button below. So
Smash it.
Smash it. Smash.
And I can't thank all of these people
Thank you,
here.
And thank you.
Have done so amazing, guys. Thank you very much. And it's such a pleasure to work with them. I will put their all information down below and their expertise. Feel free to check them out and contact them directly, if anything. Okay, bye guys.
Summer, it's not without a struggle. We've grown to become stronger and stronger. We are like the earth and the sky. Somehow we're in this together. Every time, every step, always hold each other's hand. 'Cause you are friends. Together we are gone through darkness and joyful
Got it!
make your dreams come true. We're reaching for the stars together. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh.
You can afford me.
That's dark.
Hold on, let's redefine it right now. We are expensive.
We are actually.
So next time
You're worth it.
you're just like mahal kita. Then it's like no, I'm actually talking about my rates.
That's good too. Damn, that's so
Oh
cool.
my God.
Rates going up?
But we do say mahal as expensive too.
Yeah.
So I don't know why mahal also means love.
Love.
Yeah.
Because probably it's worth it. You are worth it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I found
That
the
makes
one
sense.
similarity of Bahasa Sarawak, which is like the local slang in where I'm from, and the Philippines. I'm pretty sure there's more, but the use of the word mano.
Chicken.
Mano, it's
Yeah.
chicken.
Yes!
No way.
Yeah,
Chicken.
chicken.
For us.
Manok!
Mano.
No, so-
Java.
Oh, Java.
Yeah,
So,
Javanese. Javanese.
Tagalog, Filipino language is mixture of Chinese, Spanish, Bahasa, and Malay.
Oh, how about
So-
Sanskrit? We have Sanskrit.
Yeah, Sanskrit
We don't
is-
have Sanskrit.
Sanskrit is part of Malay. Like the word matahari, which means sun, is actually a Sanskrit
Yeah,
word.
like mata.
Mata is I, hari is
Ours
they.
is mata is I in Tagalog.
No!
Hari
Boy!
is king
Hari is king.
in
Huh.
Tagalog. What is hari in
Day.
Day.
Oh no, araw. No, you guys are the legit ones. I'm just saying, like Philippines is just because it's like a big. Remember when it's Pangea, like when all the continents are like
Yeah.
and a lot of basically the very first settlers of the Philippines are like the Malay people from like many thousands of years ago. So yeah, it's
But
like,
I feel like you guys also, if I'm not mistaken, like that whole area, and then the Philippines is kind of like the last jumping point for the Polynesians.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's
So you
That's
guys have
why-
the Malaysian blood? In the
I
back-
think so.
back
It's
then?
like we're
Or-
a mixture,
or
but
like-
Yeah, that
a lot of
Yeah.
Filipino Americans, like kids who grew up here, like second generation immigrants, they actually identify more as Pacific Islanders rather than Asians, which I found really weird.
Oh, what does that mean?
But it
Specific
makes-
islanders.
Pac-
Oh,
Pacific-
It kind of
Islanders.
applies because
Yeah.
we're like by the Pacific Ocean. So and like we have a lot of like there's like a lot of Filipinos also kind of look like Samoans and
Yeah,
It's-
that's
yeah.
what I. Wait, yes, I think a lot of like Samoan people moved to Philippines or
and a lo-
Australia too.
yeah,
at
and
some
a lot of
point.
Filipinos also are in Guam, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, geography lesson.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, this was the kicker for me. Was I was remember Crocodile Hunter Steve Irwin? He was in what the hell's that giant island that's split into east and west that's by us? kind of close to.
East Timor. I don't
Is
know.
yeah. it's-
Island.
Crap. I've
New Zealand.
no, not New Zealand. It's north and west
Korea?
off of Australia, so it'd be a little bit
New
east.
South Wales.
No. The giant island
Papua New
with.
Guinea?
Oh.
So parts of that island, when he was like going around, he started talking to the locals on the island, and I was like, "Holy, you're speaking Malay." It's like,
Because that used to be part of Indonesia.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
used to be part of
Yeah.
the,
Yeah,
the,
long
the
time ago.
27 province.
Yeah.
And then it's taken like
Yeah.
on its own, like they.
yeah, because I was like just sitting there just watching, and then he's got this native who's like, very, just dressed like
Like ethnic group.
yeah, ethnic, just in the loincloth
yeah.
and going through whatever. And then they were, I forget what they were looking for, but then they started looking and it's like banana tree and it's like, oh, pokok pisang. I'm like, what?
That's so cool.
But it's also interesting. I guess Australia they learn how to speak Malay as well. Like it's not part of their syllabus, but I think it's an elective or
You
something.
know who is that guy? It's the Thor guy.
Yeah.
The Thor guy. Who
Yeah, how Chris.
Yeah, boleh
You know,
berbahasa.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
He can speak
Yeah.
bahasa.
Yeah.
Indonesia, apa khabar? Siapa namamu?
We watched the interview. He did it. He
That's badass.
Because
Yeah.
he learned it at school
Yeah.
when he was younger.
He's Australian, right?
yeah, he's Australian.
Australian.
That's-
He's
yeah.
Australian.
So,
So it's part of their
cool.
education system
Is it very
somewhere.
common for
Yeah.
like Malaysian, Indonesian, Singapore community to travel to?
But they
Australia?
emigrate there quite a lot. Like
Yeah.
Malaysians
Yeah,
do.